In this lesson, I'm going to explain that how to build development environment for Android applications. For new developers, it is highly recommended that to use Eclipse IDE to develop your Android applications. If you already have this setup, please skip this lesson. To create this environment, we need Android SDK, Eclipse IDE and ADT plugin. This is the official Android website for developers. You can download Android SDK from this page, ADT plugin from this page, and Eclipse IDE from this page. In these versions, you have to download Eclipse Classic. Now I have downloaded all the three. To make this tutorial simple and compact, I am not explaining the functionalities of these components. If you are interested, you can refer this from developer.android.com. First of all, we have to extract Android SDK and Eclipse IDE. Inside Android SDK, inside platform folders, there is nothing, which means we are not having any OS to deploy our applications and test our applications. So I have to download that now. We need not to search Android platform. The SDK manager will do that for us. But for that, your computer has to be connected with the internet. SDK manager will search the internet and list out the available components and platforms. In this tutorial, I am using Windows system, so I have downloaded Android SDK and Eclipse IDE for Windows. For your system, you have to download appropriate components. Now, SDK manager is listing out what are the components already installed and what are the things already available in the internet. Android 4.03 is the latest version, but I am not going to download that now. I am going to download Android 2.2. Don't forget to check Android SDK platform tools. Then just click this button. Now accept and then install. That's it. It will be automatically downloaded and installed in your system. SDK manager will take several minutes to install Android 2.2 because it's 114 MB size. After installing inside platforms folder, the Android 8 is available. So we have Android 8 API level. Now we have to configure Eclipse to develop Android applications. ADT plugin is a plugin for Eclipse which will connect Eclipse with Android SDK. So we have to install ADT plugin in Eclipse IDE. We have to start Eclipse IDE and then we have to install ADT plugin in Eclipse. Eclipse is started now. To install ADT plugin, we have to click Help menu and install New Software. Then we have to specify the path of ADT zip file. We have to click Add button. In name text field, I am giving the name ADT. And location, it is already available in my system, so I am specifying the path. This is the ADT plugin. That's it. Then OK. Eclipse will identify what is the tool. Then we have to select the tool and next. Then next again. I accept. Finish. We need not to worry about this warning. After installing RT plugin, you have to restart the Eclipse IDE.
We are at the final step. Now the only thing is, we have to specify Eclipse where the Android SDK available. To do that, in Windows menu, you have to click Preferences and choose Android. Browse for the path where you have extracted Android SDK and select that folder, then press OK. That's it, then apply. Finally, OK. From here, you can access SDK Manager, and from here, you can access AVD Manager, and this Eclipse IDE is completely ready to develop Android applications.